Welcome everyone to another Fanboy Frenzy short Easter edition. I am your host Ryan Jarvis, and for this Easter edition, we're going to talk about the Savior. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Whenever you hear the term Savior, this is the guy everybody thinks about. Some people call him a prophet, some people call him a revolutionary, others just simply call him the Christ. Now, I'm down with this guy, but this isn't the Savior we're talking about this episode. No, we're not talking about the Jewish carpenter from Bethlehem. We're talking about the Italian plumber from Japan, and his name is Mario. Now, Mario single-handedly saved the video game industry as we know it today. So if you're a fan of gaming today that likes to sit behind your PC, or you like to sit with your PlayStation 4 controller, your Xbox, or whatever you're playing, just remember, this guy right here is principally responsible for that. Now, some of you may out there be thinking, man, Ryan, come on, not this guy. His games are lame. They're always the same. Well, there may be some truth to that. But what you may not know is between the years of 1983 and 1985, the video game industry took a hit. Now, there's a couple of factors for that, and there's plenty of documentaries out there explaining this epidemic or what happened during 1983 and 85. But let's just give you a couple of statistics. Number one, the video game industry in 1983 boasted sales of about $3.7 billion. Let me say it again, $3.7 billion. That's a ton of money in the 80s. But something bad happened. By 1985, that number went from $3.7 billion all the way down to $100 million. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that the gaming industry was getting so stale. There were so many crappy developers out there. They were making clone games of everything from Pac-Man to Asteroids, you name it. And to make matters worse, there was a big movie out called E.T. I'm sure all of you have seen it, heard of it, E.T. Phone Home. We've all seen it. But Atari rushed the game in about a 5 or 6 week window, and the game sucked compared to the average gamer's standards at that time. Of course, you go back in time, it was actually a pretty deep game, but at that time, it was a complete bomb, a complete failure, and it was actually known as killing the game industry at that time. But never fear, the savior of the gaming industry himself was this Italian plumber, and he helped bring a new franchise, and he helped bring the Nintendo to prominence starting in 1985. And so I just wanted to take this time on this Fanboy Frenzy short Easter edition to talk about the gaming savior for just a couple of minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I just want to put one more little number behind this just to show how impactful this game was at this time. I'm a Resident Evil fan. Last night I watched a documentary on YouTube about it, and they said that the first game to the 5th game, and all the games in between that, including Code Veronica, across all the different platforms, PlayStation, GameCube, Wii, etc. All of those games, they actually had about 40 million in sales. You don't want to know how much the Italian Plumber's game, the first original Super Mario, sold at that time? 40 million copies. Now keep this in mind. It was bundled with the NES. That's how many Nintendos this Italian plumber sold. He single-handedly saved the video game industry as we know it today. And for that, all of his Fanboy Frenzy army has to give him a big shout out for that. Thank you, Mario. Now, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you take just a couple of minutes and make sure you subscribe to the video and actually comment below. Let us know if you think that Super Mario is the savior of the gaming industry. Or maybe you think it's Zelda. Or maybe you think it's something completely different. Let us know below. Make sure y'all check out fanboyfrenzy.com for all news and headlines from both news and entertainment daily, because we update it with new videos, podcasts, blogs, you name it. Every day it's worth a click to double check it. Also, make sure you check out facebook.com/fanboyfrenzy and twitter.com/fanboyfrenzy. Make sure you follow us and like us on those pages as well, and get connected to the rest of the Fanboy Frenzy army. And this is Ryan Jarvis for this Fanboy Frenzy short, signing off. Thank you, Mario, for saving the gaming industry. And until next time, we'll see you soon.